Hi, this is Dana with Loose Leashes Dog Training, and today I'm here to talk to you about how your dog behaves at the front door. I very often get calls about dogs that are unruly at the front door and jump all over people that come inside the house and are barking or growling or lunging, depending if they're just hyper dogs or fearful dogs or aggressive dogs. So I'm going to teach you how you should have your dog meet people who come into your home. So for the front door training, we're gonna need two tools. We have a little tiny traffic leash here, and we have a Hermsprenger prong collar on the dog. And the Hermsprenger prong collar is actually one of the most humane things you can use on your dog, because when you use a prong collar, the pressure is distributed evenly around the entire neck, as opposed to most collars that would just put pressure right here on the trachea, causing them to cough if they pulled or anything. So what I would do is bring my dog with me to the front door. Whichever dog I have that's the most unruly at the front door is the one I'd be doing this with. And I would bring her to the door when someone rang the bell or knocked, and I would keep her behind me when I open the door. When you have the dog in front of you at your front door, the message that you're giving your dog is that the people who are coming in are here to see them and not you. So by having the dog behind you, you're letting the dog understand that they need to just wait until the people come inside, and then they will be greeted if they're going to be greeted at all. So this will help with dogs that are insecure. This will help with dogs who are aggressive. If you let an aggressive dog meet your people before you do, then their job is to protect you rather than being behind you. Your job is to protect them. So I would open my front door, and I would let my guests know that my dog is in training right now, and that I would like for them to please ignore the dog. And I don't expect them to walk in like robots, but I do want them to just walk right past the dog and not acknowledge anything. Now, in the meantime, while you're talking to the person, you can give corrections to your dog if they're trying to jump, or if they're barking or growling or lunging or anything like that. You have complete control, and you're able to do that just by a simple pop on the leash right back here. So you have your person come in, and you just have them walk right past the dog, and in the meantime you still have the dog right behind you, and you're able to have complete control over this. Unfortunately, people think that leashes are just for walking your dogs, when leashes can be a great tool to be using inside the home as well. So I would have my dog on the leash until I realized that they're not going to react in any way negatively. And then once I knew that everything was good and we're in the clear, we would take them off the leash. Now, by doing this with them many times, they understand that when people come in the house, it's no longer their job to act crazy. You can do this strategy. Once you've worked with your dog for a long time, you can keep them in place. In the background, you can see I have two of my dogs sitting in place. That's a great command to teach them, so that when people come in the home, they basically stay exactly where you tell them to until you release them. But having a dog jump on your guests, even if your guests really love dogs, it's not appropriate. It's just not giving, setting boundaries for your dog. So very easy fix. Just keep them on a leash, use the right tool, have them behind you. Remember, positioning is everything. Just correct any bad behavior with little leash pops, and you will have a dog that learns to act appropriately at your front door. Okay, stay tuned for another video by Loose Leashes Dog Training, and good luck. Thank you. Bye.